Nothing like a great hot cup of coffee on a crispy morning. This handle works extremely well. Hello, welcome to Waypoint Survival. Today, I want to show you how to mount a handle to the green cup that came with your Stanley 2-cup cook set. Stay tuned. To make this project, you're going to need a few tools. You're going to need a drill, some drill bits, tin snips or shears, a Phillips screwdriver with a fine tip, a file. This is a curtain rod support. I'm going to use the metal from that. And then last but not least, some very, very small screws. And we'll be using that, of course, to fasten it on with. And you just need to make sure that these are not exactly the same length, but they need to be short enough that they won't pierce all the way through the plastic side of the cup. The first thing that you want to do is you want to go ahead and straighten this out. So go ahead and bend one of these out. Doesn't matter which side, but it's pretty soft metal and it's pretty easy to bend. Once you get that bent, go ahead and take the snips and cut off the end right here. Alright, now that we've got that cut off, we need to estimate about how long we want to make this little bracket. About 1.25 inches in length is sufficient. So we'll go ahead and cut that off as well. Again, we can always trim it later. Now that that's done, we want to take the file and we want to smooth off these sides here where they're sharp and jagged and round them off. I'll get this done and get back with you. And here's the result, nicely rounded off and smoothed down so that there aren't any sharp or jagged edges. The next thing we want to do is take a drill bit, and I'm going to use a 5/64 bit, and we want to put a hole on each end of this, just a little bit in, maybe 1/8 or so from the end of our piece of metal. Alright, there's one, and we'll do the other side as well. Alright, got that done to both sides, and ready to go to the next step. Alright, next we get the ring that we want to use. This one's actually flat, of course stainless steel. Helps it not to rust. And we want to take our little piece of metal and very carefully, you could do this with pliers, but this is pretty soft, so I'm going to do it with my fingers. And I want to start to bend that and start to bring that around as much in the middle as I can. And then I want to take the snap ring and put it in here because I don't want it to close up any smaller than that. And I want to bend this around. And you can do this if your fingers are strong. Like I said, you could use pliers. Go ahead and bend that around until we have something that looks like this. Okay? Of course, that's so it can rotate and pivot inside of the handle. Alright, so now that we have that, we need to take this and we need to bend these ears out, but leave enough room so that this can still rotate and turn. A couple of items that I failed to mention in the beginning is you're going to need a couple of pairs of pliers. I'm just using my multi-tool and this just regular set of pliers here. And what we're going to do is we're going to grab this bracket that we're making right here toward the end, and we're going to pinch it right like this. So it's right like that. So holding that firmly, we're going to take the multi-tool and we're going to bend this over. On each side. Just like that. We're bending this ear over. And I'll do the same thing to the other side. Actually, once you get it started, you can kind of do it with your fingers. Just like this. And this is what we end up with. This is our little bracket. Now, as you can see, this is too tight. This won't move. So what we have to do is we have to open this up a little bit and give a little bit more room so that this can rotate freely. Next, we want to find the position where we want this to rest on the cup. So looking at the ring and the height and about where it's going to set. I don't want it to be above the rim, so we're going to say that we want it about right there, so about a ½ inch maybe from the top. And I want to bend these ears so that they fit the curve of the cup. You might need to use the pliers to help you do this. Again, it's not terribly difficult. This little metal bends really easy. Alright, so let's see what we have now. Put it on here. Okay, it moves freely. And also it fits the curve of the cup. Now that I know where I want my bracket, I'm going to put it on the cup and very carefully just hold it in place with one hand. And I'm going to take a very small bit. This is a 1/16 bit, and I'm going to put just a little small pilot hole. Not much. I don't want to go very deep. It's very important that I have just a very small hole, as you can see right there, that doesn't go through inside. Then we take our very small screw, and again, it's just perfectly sized. I don't know if you can see that, but it doesn't go all the way through the plastic of the cup. And we'll go ahead and mount the first one using our little pilot hole. We just barely drilled into the plastic because we don't want anything more than a pilot hole. Let me go ahead and tighten that down. Make sure you don't over tighten it and strip it out, just snug it down. Okay, so now that we have that, the next thing we need to do is we need to drill the second pilot hole, making sure that this is nice and straight. Alright, there we go. Just a little bit of plastic on the edge. We know we've gotten into the plastic where we want it to be. And we take our second small screw, place it in the hole, tighten it down. Alright, there we have it. Next, just take the split ring, open it up as you would normally, and then just slide it on and rotate until it locks on, and there we have our handle. Folds easily and nicely just below the rim. Makes a really nice handle with a finger, or put your thumb through it and grip it like so. So you might be wondering, why would you want to mount a handle to your Stanley green cup? I mean, they're already pretty great, they're well insulated. And if you remember from my other hack videos, I already show you how to hack a lid that will fit on here. And I'll go ahead and put a link to it right up here and down in the description box. But anyway, this allows you for a little greater ease of use in camp. Holding this way is fine, but of course something like this that can actually fold, and as you can see it folds in and out, is just a great option to have. It also allows you to hang it up on a line, on a tree. You could even hang it from your backpack if you wish. At any rate, this is a fun project, and makes a neat little addition to your cook set. And I will tell you this, because of the added diameter of the cup, this will only fit on the top cup. So you can't do this to both of them, but you can go ahead and put your stove and various other things down in the bottom of your cook set and then put this in on the top, and there is still room for the lid. If you do use both cups, again, you could put the green cup without the handle in the bottom, put this one nested on top, the lid on it, and they will fit just fine in your Stanley 2-cup cook set. Packing them, as I said, is quite simple. Put our first cup in that does not have the handle on it. Slides right down inside. We take this one that does have the handle, make sure it's folded over, and it slides right down in just like that. Put our lid on it. And there you go. Just like that. This is James Bender for Waypoint Survival. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Also make sure and check out the links in the description box below. And while you're down there, make sure and check out the merchandise shelf, which is located just below the description box. There, you'll find our Teespring link, which is where you can buy great Waypoint Survival merchandise, which goes to help support the channel and the ongoing research that we do to bring you great video content. And if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to the channel. We'd really appreciate it. And when you do subscribe, make sure and press that bell button so that you can stay notified of all of our upcoming videos, and we'll talk to you next time.